reconstruction. So we are the company that is worldwide having the real best offering in this space. And that's why we are so thrilled and excited that we can bring this innovative treatment also to India, as we do to the rest of the world. That's called CoolSculpting, and that we are going to really work together with all your doctors, all your clinics, to make CoolSculpting really a novel thing, and that many people can benefit to reduce their fat in a non-invasive way. As many of our authorities have already spoken about, I mean, I give you a few arguments why this is really the treatment that is at its right place. It's FDA approved, and it's the only FDA approved therapy. What does that mean for us? We only go with things that are scientifically developed. It's developed by scientists from the University of Massachusetts together with Harvard Medical School. This is reputable and meaningful. So that's why we are strong, that it's data-driven what we do and has extremely good outcome. If we talk about outcome and efficacy, this is all proven, and you will see through the utilization here, this is all proven through more than 50 international publications. That is meaningful, and that is important for us because efficacy and safety of the patients and the consumers that we deal with is really the highest of our mantra, and that's what we want. So it's very safe. And then, as a few people already mentioned, it's not invasive, and you have really no downtime. And that's a very important thing. It is so practical. You won't believe it, but myself, I did 2 cycles. You don't see it very much yet. I still have work to do. There is a series to come. But I did it in the morning, and I took a plane to the US in the afternoon. So it is really painless, and it is really very easy to operate. So that's a big advantage.
So in summary, that's so comfortable.
It is very comfortable.
That you can fly continuously for 8 hours after getting a treatment.
Exactly right. Much faster even.
Oh, excellent.
So, excellent. So again, these are a couple of advantages that CoolSculpture will bring to all of you, and we're really thrilled internationally in Allergan to bring this to India and work a lot with all of you to experience really that great system and the great applicators.
We've been told by the team here, Allergan India, that this has been a huge success across all the developed nations.
It is.
So where do you see India on that platform?
It is. It is. As one of our doctors said already, more than 6 million people worldwide have benefited. Now, in all fairness, the majority is in the United States at this moment, and we are rolling out CoolSculpture across the globe. So India is at the forefront as well of bringing now this new technology to your consumers and your patients here. So we are very hopeful and very bullish on CoolSculpting. I mean, if you see the Allergan results, the last quarter 2, 2018, we had sales of around 140 million worldwide with 37% growth. So we just started, you know. So you can imagine that this is going to be a blockbuster worldwide for Allergan and an enormously big advantage for all the consumers and patients worldwide.
Thank you so much for getting us CoolSculpting in India.
You're most welcome.
We'll call you back on the stage in a while. I would now like to invite Ms. Sen on stage. Yeah, please, all yours. Everyone is just waiting for you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, the entire family of Allergan. Thank you for being here in India. We love beautiful. Here we define confidence which is deeper than the skin, as are the fat cells of, I'm afraid, but there is something magical about finding, you know, the thematic theme where they speak of fear no mirror. But really, what is the mirror? It's reflecting back who you are. And in so many ways, from the time that I grew up, the science available today, the technology available today, CoolSculpting as a concept, we couldn't even fathom back in the day that something like this could be possible, and that it could be possible in a non-invasive fashion. So in today's time and age, to have that available so that you may look at yourself and express yourself the way you choose to. The way you choose to. That could be 5 inches off the waist, some off your chin, doesn't matter. I think that freedom to do so is magical. And the fact that India is being considered a huge market to explore this science and technology tells us volumes about how vain we are and how much we celebrate that consciousness. Because we know that India has a huge population and a very young population. So a mindset that is trying to see what's happening in the world and then bring it in and make it a part of their lifestyle. So the way I see this beautiful unveiling and coming to India, well, they've been here for 3 years, but this unveiling is the fact that it is kind of educating people that this is possible, that this is available, that you can actually freeze your fat cells. I wouldn't even dare try and tell you the technical name for it because I practiced and I got really stuck at
Lipolysis.
Say it?
Cryolipolysis.
Gadbad kaya, ye bhi gadbad hai. There is actually a far cleaner pronunciation which I'm going to have the gentleman tell you.
Cryolipolysis.
Yeah, that's the one. So basically what is it, right? It's just knowing that in your system, in your body, if there has to be something stubborn, let it be your will. Let it not be fat cells. And if something can help you do that, then why not? To the entire panel who's here today, people that I have worked with, people that I deeply admire, to the Allergan family, and to all of you, thank you so much for having me here. I look forward to talking more about this wonderful concept and to just have more awareness created with it because I think people should know more about it. I, for one, didn't know too much. So it's wonderful to be made aware of. Thank you very, very much. Lovely being here.
Let's give it up to Ms. Sen. Thank you so much. I would like to now invite all our panelists on the...
हेडफोन अरे मार ऑडियो नहीं लिया ना इसके थोड़ा संभालो भाई
So ladies and gentlemen, here is the machine we have all been waiting for, something which will make all of us fear no mirror. And I invite on stage Mr. Mark Brinson. He needs no introduction, and I would want him to first tell us what is CoolSculpting all about, and about his being here. This is his first trip to India. So let's give it to him, inviting him over. All for you.
Thank you very much, Monica, for introducing the conversation here. I mean, we're all privileged people that live longer in the future. You know, by 2050, the average age will be 100 years. Now, that will be, I mean, we're grateful that this all happens. But together with that, there comes a responsibility. We physically also will need to be adapted to that longer life and be in perfect shape. So in that sense, we are a company that is really leading in medical aesthetics. And, lifestyle is part of it, but it will become an integral part of the way how we compose and the way how we guide ourselves through longer life, that we can feel, first of all, proud, feel confident, and, if you're lucky, beautiful as well. So that becomes a lifestyle that we have to cherish and that we need to help building. Our responsibility as a biopharma company is, first of all, providing you innovative tools and products. But secondly, train healthcare professionals around the world and everybody that touches these products in the best possible way that you as patients and consumers can really have the best outcome. And we take that really very serious. And thirdly, we will need to bring awareness to the public that it is okay to look good. It is okay to do procedures that you feel better and you realize your potential. You're becoming really the best of yourself. That is really okay. So with that, Monica, I really thank you again for moderating the session. I'm very excited. I've been here almost a week. I'm very excited with what I'm seeing, with the spirit that I'm feeling in India. I'm very excited that with the help of our professionals here, that we're going to help many consumers and many people living a better, healthy, and really fulfilling life. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Let's give it a big round of applause to this panel.
Thank you.
Who's gonna take and make us more healthy. I'll invite Sridhar over to stage. You're welcome. This wasn't told to you.
Thank you.
Wonderful having you.
Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Positive is right back.
Thank you. Absolutely. Post the photo op. I would request all the media to kindly come forward to put your mics on the table for a media bite.
Hey!
सुष्मिता जी वेट थोड़ा वीडियो भी है थोड़ा परफेक्ट थैंक यू अरे आवाज ही ऐसी है
Okay, there's one more mic here. There's one more here.
Guys, another mic.
Yeah.
We all stay.
ठीक है, बहुत uncomfortable
ये हटा
है।
sorry, ये हटा
Support लेके जा रहे हैं।
Monica, can you just take this down, please?
हाँ जी।
Only related to the event, guys, yeah?
Please let us know whom you're asking the question to, so we can accordingly
हम
get
लोग
the
सब
responses.
punishment में खड़े हैं इधर। कोई कुछ पूछ लीजिए please।
हाय सुष्मिता जी आपके ठीक सामने हाय
Yeah, we don't.
Hi,
And
कैसे
also
हैं आप?
request you all to
ठीक,
keep
आप
it
बताइए।
related to the event,
ठीक हूँ।
please. All your questions, kindly keep it related to the event.
हाँ, दिव्या बहुत डांटती है।
देखा आपने ओके सुष्मिता जी हम सभी जानते हैं कि आपके लिए एज इज जस्ट अ नंबर होता है हमेशा
Really?
हाँ एंड
You know उसमें मैजिक क्या है? Age is just a number.
That's it.
में मैजिक ये होती है कि अगर वो नंबर बोल दो तो then it becomes a number. जो लोग डरते हैं बोलते हुए उनके लिए वो एज थोड़ा भारी हो जाता है. So that's why I keep saying it.
सो जो आपकी तरह ब्यूटीफुल एक्टर बनना चाहते हैं मिस यूनिवर्स बनना चाहते हैं उनके लिए क्या टिप्स देना चाहेंगे आप
Sculpt your personality. Sculpt your body. Cool sculpting. You should write this down, man. This is a nice byline. Yes. So नहीं, I think ज़रूरी है कि आप थोड़े consistently उसको follow करें. In the sense that if you want to be an actor, if you want to be a Miss Universe, it should not be a dream that fades away. You have to pursue it. And then pursue it till you believe you've given it your all. Beyond that, हर किसी को famous होना या celebrity बनना या actor बनना ज़रूरी नहीं. हर किसी का अपना एक वजूद है, which is powerful in itself. So you just got to pursue whatever you're passionate about. But that means first you got to figure out what you're passionate about. That's the hard job. It's good to see you again.
Thank you so much
Sushmita, have there been any moment to your center?
Hi, Jan.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
So, in your life, कभी ऐसा हुआ है when you felt very conscious about weight or something like that?
हाँ, Jan. I had, I think, 4 years of that. Because I was one of those brilliant people who put on weight and then went on national TV and did a show with Wasim Akram, if you remember. I was superbly overweight. So it became like national news. I would see, those stickers under the news channel, headlines mein, have you seen Sushmita Sen? But I learned something during that time. I will lose the weight. But what are we going to do about the character everyone else lost in the process? So I think body shaming is not a cool concept. I've never liked it. And it's important to recognize that you're going to have dips like this in your life. You're never going to be consistently perfect. And while you're doing that and you're discovering things about yourself, and let me also tell you there are people in this world who have genetic issues, people who have health conditions. So to judge people is easy. But to let them just enjoy the moment is difficult because we are in the limelight and we're people who are judged every day. How did it feel? Not nice. It didn't feel nice at all. But what it did do to me is it brought me back into recognizing the fact that not because people say so, but I'm a strong woman. My strength can't be seen. I think it's a complete package. So I got onto aerial silk, hung from gymnastic rings, and here I am.
Wow, that's nice. Secondly, whom would you term as a fitness icon in Bollywood now?
Personally, Tiger Shroff.
Okay.
He's fit, very fit.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see or what?
Any other questions?
You go, girl, Divya. This is the cue, you go. No, there are this generation of actors and people in the industry, they're all moving towards fitness rather than the perception of mujhe patla hona hai. There's a big difference between being thin and being fit. So I'm very happy that this entire generation of actors are doing that. There are a lot of fit women in the industry.
Hi, Sushmita. Good evening. Here.
Yes, hi.
This is Shayanti. You're looking lovely and stunning. You've always been an inspiration.
Thanks, Shayanti.
So the fact that you mentioned that, at 18 you had the pressure of being Miss Universe and, dealing with everybody's expectation. Now, are you beyond that at this magical age?
I like how you're just skipping the age and just going to this magical age.
You're an inspiration, so again.
It's a lovely question.
Thank you.
I don't think you ever stop being a woman. And part of being a woman is being given a compliment, is being appreciated, is being told that you're beautiful. And that beautiful is a lot of work. It's a lot of work because you never get over all of that. But what you do get comfortable with is your skin, is who you are. And then you get to that point where you say, bad day, but if I wake up tomorrow morning and I want to be a 10, I'm going to be a 10. That confidence comes with age. That, unfortunately, doesn't come at 18. Definitely not at the time that I was 18. The 18-year-olds today are far more evolved because they have social media, they have great awareness. We didn't have Google and we didn't have YouTube and so our world was very different. But yes, in today's time, if you tell me to define the business of beauty and perfection, I'd tell you just walk all over it, darling. There's no such concept. The only thing that matters is how you perceive yourself. Do you like who you see in the mirror? And if you do, and good for you, don't listen to anybody else.
Thank you so much.
Any questions for any of the panelists, or we'll just take one more last question?
Anybody? No. Okay.
No? Okay. Thank you.
Wow, that was quick. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
For being here as a panel with us. My first question is to Sushmita. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Hi.
No, that's okay, that's okay. Okay, I would like to take you back to your modeling days, where Dabu had done some fabulous shoots for you. Was it ever an opportunity that you got where you were not fearing the mirror?
Oh, Nenijan, I have feared the mirror a lot more than most people.
Okay.
You see, when you're 18 years old and you're proclaimed the most
and
beautiful...
you're the Miss Universe.
Yes, the most beautiful woman in the universe. That's pressure. Now, everyone else is allowed to put on a few kilos
oh, okay.
And have some zits on their face and have a bad hair day. But when you're Miss Universe, you're not allowed any of that. So I think I realized very early on in life that you will have to look at much more than just your skin and the lines on your face and find something far more in the mirror, because this is not going to be naturally possible. And with time, you're going to celebrate everything else that comes with it. So I think, no, I have known that pressure. Dabu has shot some incredible pictures of mine.
Absolutely, and we all remember that.
In fact, Dabu Ratnani is one of the few photographers who shot me for his calendar when I was 9 kilos overweight. And he then did some magic. I don't know what he did. but he made me look amazing. It remains one of my most cherished photo shoots. So yeah, it was a memorable time.
Now remembering that, don't you miss if CoolSculpting was there that day? It would have made an iota of difference.
Well, let me assure you, darling, that moving forward, I ain't going back to 18. I'm moving forward, which means CoolSculpting is very much going to be a part of the program in the future.
So that's going to be your take on it.
Yeah, but I do want to say here, guys, there is no substitute for hard work. You cannot not exercise or have a healthy lifestyle and expect miracles from a machine. It is a fat reduction program. It's not weight loss. There's a big difference. So it depends on what you really want. But yes, when my fat gets stubborn, I ain't taking no for an answer.
Absolutely.
I'm going cool for sure.
Yes, absolutely. As she mentioned, this is a body sculpting treatment for each one of us. My next question is to Dabu. Dabu, you've been, again, repeating myself at the cost of being repetitive, a celebrity photographer. Do you think, as we just asked her, a CoolSculpting treatment and a CoolSculpted body would lead to better photographs for you?
For sure, you know, I mean, similarly, I meet a lot of people who are trying to make it in the industry. There are people who are in the industry. There are normal people who I shoot portraits of. And I guess everyone would benefit from this. You know, who
Men
doesn't
and
want
women,
to,
both?
Both. I think, you know,
excellent.
even in terms of the jawline, some people have a double chin, some people have stubborn fat in various places, which even after we work out, even after we, you know, diet, and you want it really, you know, to be in a little quicker process, suppose, if you want to try something, a shoot coming up or a movie coming up where you have to look a particular kind, I guess it definitely is going to help those kind of people to achieve their goals sooner and, you know, try to, quicker and trying to make them exactly how they want to look, how they've perceived looking, and to achieve that, I think that's going to be incredible.
And do it healthily.
Healthy, yeah.
Excellent. My next question is to Prashant. Can I just... Prashant, you've been talking about fitness, body sculpting. Do you think both of them just get married to each other and it'll make life easier for each one of us?
Yeah, definitely, because I train the people who require their physique every day. So basically, I think it's a cool stuff, you know, because everyone get mad at when we don't get to see their last 6 packs or something and the stubborn fat.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, really easy for us to, if this kind of product they're in the market, you know, the people can go and use that.
Thank you so much. My next question is to Dr. Pai. Dr. Pai, we just talked about the number of treatments you've been doing today, tomorrow, and you've done in the past, in the last 3 years. What do you think is an ideal patient for you who comes asking for CoolSculpting? As you said, the awareness is there. People now come asking for this treatment.
Thank you, Monica. But I wish the awareness could increase, and that's what Allergan has promised to do, because you know, everybody is not social, I mean, media net savvy. So for them to realize that there's something like this, even in our clinic where, you know, the more evolved people walk in, they are not aware till we tell them, or some standees are put up saying that there is CoolSculpt, you know, so they say, what is it? But otherwise, we've been lucky that we've been there for so long. We have only given result-oriented treatments. So when this has come, and I try out every treatment before I buy the machine. And so
the entire R&D happens on you.
Yes.
Excellent.
So when I say that this works, I mean, all my clients believe. And that's where I said that it is important to give the right message, choose the right client. You said which one. Yeah. You know, they have made it very easy, the CoolSculpt machine. They have got these, what are they called? No, not the applicators, the assessment tools.
Yeah.
You know, they have made it so easy. You have those idiot books and all that. So you just...
So it's foolproof.
So it's foolproof. You just put it there. So you need training, of course, about the machine.
Yeah,
but you just put it there. Only if it catches the bulge and no space, only then you know that that's your patient. That's one of the ways besides our technical, So it's very, very easy. And today with new applicators that are painless, taking half the time, it's unbelievable what this machine does.
So it's easy and it's efficient and efficacy is proven.
No downtime. It's non-invasive. And so the people, it's only the price, I think.
Okay, we'll come on that. We'll come on that.
To book dozens and dozens.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's lovely. It's meant for all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. My next question is to Dr. Jayashree. What's the kind of profile that comes to you at your clinic who would like to take CoolSculpting? Is it only the celebrities? Is it only the models?
No, certainly not. As I said, some time back, that it's something for anybody who has been exercising and has been eating well, eating right, doing all the right things, and yet has those stubborn pockets of fat. So if somebody who's 90 kilos weight and that person comes and says, Doc, I want to do CoolSculpt, I'm sorry, it's not for you. Maybe you should go to my husband, he's a bariatric surgeon. But
so you both again complement each other.
Yes. But yeah, and I'll tell you that it's not just a female
orientation
thing. I do have 60% females, yes, who come for CoolSculpting, but 40% are also males. And they're happier clients because they come back for more cycles because they have the
paying capacity, deep pockets.
So, they finish with their abdomen, then they say, okay, we'll come back for more cycles for our flanks, we'll come back for our thighs. So it works that way. So guys, yes, they are also there, yeah. But then it's very important to sort of counsel them, because it's not something wherein you've, done your CoolSculpt and you're, it's all hunky-dory, you've got your double chin off.
All
chiseled and then you go and then you're going and hogging away to glory and you're not going to Prashant and you're just sitting back. It doesn't work that way.
Excellent. My next question is to Sridhar. Sridhar, tell us how's the response been for CoolSculpting in India?
Yeah, with increasing income range and with people becoming more and more conscious about looking good, and people like Prashant doing a good job and making people aware of how to look fit. Something like this, like fat reduction, has become something very important in the plan of their looking good. And hence we see a good response, and especially as people said that when something which is proven, scientifically proven, and when it is effective, when it delivers result as what it is promised, and when it is safe, people, and which has got something which has got very less downtime, people generally look for those solutions, and hence it is a welcome approach, I feel, with all people who want to look toned and sculpted, actually.
So fair no mirror. Okay, where do you see CoolSculpting 3 years from now in India?
Yeah, so if you look
sculpted
on everyone's tummies.
Absolutely, I was about to just say that.
I would say if it can play an important role as part of a comprehensive plan in looking good, whether it is a fitness regime, diet regime and all that, and if somebody is looking at a comprehensive plan and if it can play an integral part and important role, I'll be very happy. So in every Indian who's looking for a comprehensive plan, if CoolSculpting is part of it, I think I have achieved something good.
Excellent.
So basically not health and cosmetics, more of a lifestyle. It's a way that you live and the choices you make.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. That would be cool to have it like that.
That's right.
Thank you so much. And I would like to now hear from Mark in the last as to what plans does he have for India going forward.
So thank you again, Monica, and thank you everybody for the very inspiring words that you're speaking out around CoolSculpting. I think there are a few things important what I pick up from the